Okay, today we are live recording, trying something different out, and hopefully we're getting the voice. I know I'm getting video because I can see it in my mirror. It is recording, and we're using a new updated app provided by GoPro. And we'll see what happens. I'm mainly interested in seeing how this thing is going to film looking around the side of me or from the back of me. I saw a little bit of it when we were in the driveway, and I'll probably need to do some minor adjustments in order to get it fine-tuned. Riding down not Graham Road. This is Merriman Road. And we'll probably take a quick ride down into the valley and then come back up by way of Portage Path. Probably record the whole thing because I need to see two things here. I need to know that this thing is capable of recording my audio and the video. Very important. I bought a new handlebar clamp that I have the camera hooked up on the handrail behind me, and hopefully the plastic is strong enough to withstand or be able to make the ride without any fracturing of the plastic pieces. Very important that this stuff actually works and does what you paid for. But then they say you get what you pay for, and I can't say that I paid a lot for this outfit, so hopefully it doesn't let me down, it doesn't fail me. We're riding in 5th gear, 6th gear now. Doing about 30 miles per hour. And you should be able to see some of the traffic that's in front of me. I'm sure I'm probably about 50% of what's in the viewfinder. So we'll have to play around with it and try a couple of different things. I'm not 100% happy with the results of what I'm getting with this outfit so far, and it might be that I just don't have it synchronized together like it should be. Hopefully time will tell, and when that time does arrive, then I'll be able to just get on, and every time I want to go for a ride, have faith that it's going to do what I intend for it to do or what I believe it's supposed to do. I see so many videos from other riders that have the same or at least very similar type of hookup, and their stuff works fine. So I'm not sure. I may even have to contact a couple of them to see if once you pair these things up, if it should work and work flawlessly. Last time that we rode, I was able to have a pretty good conversation with my wife using her headset that she has on in her helmet, and so that's part of the battle right there. If we can just get that sound to transfer on to the video footage that we are recording, then I'll be happy. Coming down into Sand Run Parkway here pretty soon, or somewhere there somewhere close by there. Today has been a really warm, balmy day. It's 89 degrees. The humidity level is very high, and it's going to be a warm, hot night. If there is such a thing, warm, hot, hot, warm. How about just hot? I hope that I'm not talking in vain, because for the most part, I'm talking knowing that I haven't heard it record anything up to this point, so we'll have to figure out what is going on. It should be linked up to my headset. I've got blue lights flashing at both ends, so I have no idea why I'm not getting anything. May have to go into the settings and do some fine-tuning there also for the audio. Almost down in the valley here, coming up on Akron Peninsula Road and Portage Path. I'll be making a left at this light and heading back up towards home again. When I get home, I'll be sure and put all these things on charge because we'd like to take a nice ride tomorrow. Okay, I think I just put a marker on the video as to where I'm at. It might be a start of another section, I'm not sure. I really have no idea what I'm doing. Been recording for 6 minutes and 25 seconds at this point. For those of you who have watched my videos before, you know that I'm riding a Can-Am 2015 Can-Am Spyder F3S, and so far I'm pretty happy with it. I'm looking forward to many enjoyable rides on it. Okay, so we're heading back towards home now. Pulling this hill pretty good in 5th gear. Not even a strain to it, even with me slowing down on these curves. It's far from making it lug or strain to pull the hill. Kind of a mess up on my gear shifting there. I was upshifting when I should have been downshifting. Mental error, pilot error they call it in the plane. Oh, I see a deer over here on the right side. Just looking at the cars going by. So far, this has been a short ride that consists of about 8 minutes, 9 minutes of video right now, and I'm probably another 2 to 5 minutes away from the house. The camera that I'm filming this on is a GoPro Hero 4 Silver Edition, and I'm shooting at 2.7K per second, I guess it is, or that's the, what do they call it? Resolution. It's not per second, but the resolution. Sometimes things don't come out right when you're riding and you're concentrating on what you really need to be doing, and that is riding and watching the traffic. 9 minutes and 45 seconds, and we're at Garmin Road and Portage Path. I like having the camera mounted somewhere other than on my head because you look around so much for obvious things that you need to watch out for, and it looks like you're just nervous, just looking all over the place. you'd be amazed at how much we look around as we ride. I'm pretty sure I plugged everything back in that's supposed to be. There's a little piece that goes between the camera and the backpack. And since I did a recording where I was at the house and it was using the sound from the camera, the audio, I'm pretty sure I probably hooked it up because I had to switch that on in order for it to be able to do that. Otherwise, with it off, nothing comes through at all, but it's acting like I don't have anything turned on, which I don't like. Coming up on Portage Country Club, I can see my camera is still recording. When I look in the mirror, I can see it, and everything seems to be okay there. It looks like my battery is down to 1 notch also, so hopefully I'll make it back before it dies completely. It's using Wi-Fi, and I have at least 2/3 of a good signal, so that's good. Looks like we're still recording, 13 minutes and 20 seconds in, and we're probably 2 minutes away from the house once this light changes. One thing about this bike is hard to find neutral. You go between first and second gear, sometimes several times, it just slips right past neutral, but maybe it's still stiff. The shift linkage inside the transmission or whatever. Hopefully it'll loosen up over time. Okay, we're on the last leg of our ride, turning back onto the home stretch here, as they say. People walking the dog, not looking.